Okay, fight fans, fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. Okay, so usually I start with congratulations. However, I got some sad news. Kevin Bizier was unable to do something with Special K Brook. The kid is very special. Kevin Bizier did his damnedest, but it wasn't enough. Now, there's obviously a lot of internet fans out there taking a massive dump on Bizier's camp. Hell, even questioning the kid's heart. People can complain about a lot of things, including having to pay for pay-per-view or, bad promotion of the event. However, I will say this. I think it all goes back to the fans. We are not educated. We are not together. And if we were, things would change in our game. I strongly believe that there is enough of us, truly enough of us, that we could implement change. There's no need for a show to be free everywhere else in North America except here in Quebec. As usual, our province has some particular issues, and there's not much I can say about it other than we need to get together. If you're not doing something positive to try and implement change in what you see is wrong and simply sit there to point the finger, then I'm not with you, bro. It's as simple as that. Just to prove to you, you want to talk bad about Kevin Bizier, this is the hurt game. The kid got in the ring, so, you either have heart or you don't, and the kid obviously does. For all those guys that talk negatively about him, you got to remember, look at the outcome of what happened between Eubanks and Blackwell. That was a tough fight. And Blackwell ended up in the hospital. Now, thankfully, he doesn't need any surgery and he's going to be released, but that's not the point. Everyone's got to remember, these guys could literally end up dead. So you need to mind your tongues and remember what the real problems are in the sport. That leads me to Ward Sullivan. A lot of you are, not happy, and I would understand. Ward brings that kind of feelings out of people. Hell, I'm going to give it to him. It was a masterful performance. Was it interesting? Not so much. Was it fun to watch? Not so much. Is it clean, precise boxing? Absolutely. Does that sell tickets? No. Now, this has been Ward's problem all along. Layoffs or not, injuries or not, it's always been kind of the same thing. He does just enough. And, people don't seem to like that. But it is what it is, and the guy boxes masterfully. However, I will point out, Sullivan might have been a little, out of his field. Might have been a little too much for the kid too soon. Terrific fighter, I like the kid, and it was a big fight for him, so I understand why he took it. So, people need to calm down. This was not even a regular tune-up fight. A tune-up fight, he wouldn't have faced the kid that was undefeated. So, it was a bit more than a tune-up fight. However, for those questioning whether or not Sergey Kovalev is next, I think based off this performance, I really hope not. Andre Ward's going to have to be way more vicious and active in order to even combat Sergey Kovalev. And, we'll see what goes on with that. I'm pretty sure he's going to have another fight before then. It's not exactly an easy deal, as we say. That leads me to what's going on thefightcity.com and around the city. There is plenty for us to talk about. Great articles and posts on the daily from the website. And check us out on Facebook and Twitter. We're all over the place. Of course, as usual, if you guys want a t-shirt, make sure you scroll down to the bottom of the page and go ahead and order yourself one. If you see me in person, I'll be more than happy to sell you one. I want to take a moment to thank my newest sponsors, 6 Essentials, a natural electrolyte beverage, no extra sugar. There's 10 calories in the whole darn thing. If you take a Gatorade's got almost 100 calories. I think Powerade's got like 140. Just a fantastic drink. I won't mention names, but trust me, a lot of the major sports guys out there really like it. Make sure you guys hit them up on their Facebook page. They are taking orders. I believe they are in major grocery stores and most of your local gyms. So check them out. 6 Essentials. It's good and it's tasty. What else we got going on in the Fight City? I just want to point out real quick, Sparmax is presenting Showroom Showdown at Hamel BMW in Blainville, April 9th. Make sure you go by the gym or hit them up on Facebook so you can get yourself your tickets. You can call them at 450-437-4114. Make sure you support local boxing. It's just a great event in a really cool environment, so make sure you guys go out and check them out. To the other big thing going down on April 9th, Pacquiao Bradley, that's going to be going down on HBO. Make sure to check it out on the Fight City. We will have coverage on that, obviously. I will point out that Ghislain Manny Maduma from the Eye of the Tiger management team was in the Philippines to spar and train with Manny Pacquiao. So I look forward to bumping into him, and hopefully we'll get some sort of interview for the site. Make sure you check that out. Sunday the 10th, we're going to have a UFC fight night to talk about. The 12th, Shaquille Finn, Canadian super middleweight champ, is going to be fighting in Toronto along the likes of a great like Sylvester Louis. Sly Louis from Underdog Gym will also be on the card. It's a great night of fights at the Shaw Festival at the Fairmount York Hotel. Make sure you guys at least hit them up on Facebook. Tickets are a little expensive. I think the cheapest ticket is $750, the most expensive being $3,000. Not going to be too many people in that room, but plenty of good eyes to see a great night of fights. So make sure you support on Facebook at minimum. April 15th and 16th, make sure you head up to Club de Boxe de l'Est. They will have a 2-night gala of amateur boxing. Great environment, great gym, great fighters. Make sure you support. Also, going down on the 16th in downtown Montreal at Club Soda, we got Victory MMA, one of the only bastions of amateur MMA in the city. So make sure you go support them. Tickets will be on sale on their Facebook. The 22nd, we're going to have HK49 going down in Calgary. And then obviously the 30th, we got Lucien Boutte versus Badu Jack for the WBC belt. My oh my, April is just starting and it's gonna be cray. What we got to watch this week, there is plenty for us to watch on TV. Not too much on Saturday night. It's a little weird thing, but it is April Fool's weekend, so it is what it is. If you're on the internet, you can check out Ace Fighting Championships, or if you're in Ontario, go hit them up. It's MMA and it's going down April 1st. In Ontario. We also got Victory FC 49. That's on UFC Fight Pass. You can also probably stream it. Go ahead and look for them. It's a great outfit. There's also World Series of Fighting going down. That is going to be live and free on the Fight Network. It's also available for stream and on Fight Pass. Then on boxing wise, probably on the Fight Network, a little tape delay. Or if you want, you can go on the internet and check it out. LA Fight Club. Main eventing, Manuel Avila. Keep a close eye on this kid. 170 pounds. He's undefeated. He's pretty interesting. I always like the LA Fight Clubs. Also on Spike, PBC presents. Well, it was presenting. Adrian Broner versus Ashley Theophane is now off. Adrian Broner's got himself in a bit of trouble. I don't even care about talking about it. If you're a true fan and you watch this show, you know that I'm going to watch anyway. And just to remind you why you should too, check it out because you got Jaylon Love on that card. I like watching the kid work. I think you would too. So make sure you still support PBC on Spike. Also, going down, weirdly enough, in Poland, you got Adamic versus Molina. The only reason I'm really mentioning it is because it's for the vacant IBF International Heavyweight title. Now, that doesn't necessarily play into the Deontay Wilder, Fury, Klitschko world. However, it might be interesting for some of the local heavyweights to know about. Adamic or Molina winning that fight could mean they'd be looking to defend. And it's not the biggest title, but it's a good start for, I don't know, say a young, fresh heavyweight here in Montreal. So that's it for me this week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you write to me, I will reply. I'll see you guys next week.